for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yo, what's up? This is boy Coach Malachi Williams. We back in the building again. Today is a good day. Good Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. You know, I get my days mixed up, guys. So, you know, everything is like a blur to me. Some days because I be working so hard and grinding so hard, man, that I just lose track of days, dates, you know what I mean? So, just forgive me for that. But I want to thank everybody, man, for rocking with me right now, taking the time out of your busy day to sit down and just chat with me for an hour. We're only going to do an hour today, guys, because I know the other day I went over, we did over 3 hours. My longest live ever, you know what I mean? But it had got so heated, so I say I'm going to keep it a little bit more reserved today. I want to show everybody, give everybody a round of applause. Got my stream deck over here. We're going to give everybody a round of applause. I'm going to send a shout out to my sister, Karma Serene. How you doing, sis? One time for my main, Katrina Fox, what's going on? Tell him, what's going on, brother? My main man, tell him. Colin Ford, what's going on, brother? Let's see. Lucas, what's going on, fam? Victor Bada, what's going on? Oh, Halim, what's going on, brother? Let's see who else we got. We got New Money DMT. What's going on, bro? Victor Bada, what's going on, man? In Bloom, what's up? CH4LO, what's up, brother? Matter of fact, let's hit the Ali Bell. I can't use the Tyson Bell because the Tyson Bell is what my main man Showbiz the adult. That's what he used. Everybody know I got a lot of love for Showbiz. I love his positive energy. And Kurt from Counterpoints Boxing. So I can't use the Tyson Bell, but we do have the Ali Bell. You know what I mean? So we're gonna ring that. Let's ring the Ali Bell for my main man CH4LO. Let's ring the Ali Bell for Halim. Let's ring the Ali Bell for Karma Serene, Lisa Bells. You know what I mean? My main man Aaron, KB. In Bloom. New Money DMG. Just ring the Tyson. The Ali Bell. The Ali Bell for everybody. You see what I'm saying? Diallo Huggy, ring the Ali Bell for my main man Diallo Huggy, man. That's my main man now. I love Diallo. He be asking some tough questions. Hey, salute to the Ali Bell for Mr. Agnes. You see what I'm saying? We got to do that too, man. The people who rock with us all the time. Slide tendencies, hit the Ali Bell for my main man there too. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, man. Come on. My button. I got a little stream deck over here. It's a little got like 15 buttons. I can preload all my, preset all of my little sound effects. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, anyways. Let's get it. Mr. Shelton Moore. We're going to ring the Ali Bell for Mr. Shelton Moore in the building. Ali Bell for the entire UK. Ali Bell for the entire United States. All the boxing fans around the world. And we can't forget about Adrian. My main man, Adrian. You know what I mean? Every time I hear Adrian, that's what I think about Rocky. You know what I mean? I love, Rocky, that's one of my favorite movies. You know what I mean? Oh, Sly talk, screaming Adrian. You know what I mean? Get his ass whooped, screaming Adrian. Hey, listen, man. You guys go watch Rocky 3. Watch Rocky 2, and then watch Rocky 3. You see what I'm saying? Rocky 3 is my favorite with Mr. T, Clubber Lang. With Clubber Lang in there, man. Well, beat you like I did last time, boy. Beat you like I did last time. You know what I mean? So I love that. You see what I'm saying? I love that. Beat you like I did last time. You know what I mean? Hey, man, super chat. Shout out to my main man, brother, Slide Tennessee. You see counterpoints on, put blue balls in the body bag. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I only seen part 1. I didn't see part 2. To be honest with you, Slide Tennessee, from what I saw, he didn't really put him in a body bag. It was more like Kurt didn't get him like I thought he was. You see what I'm saying? Like I thought he was, because he kind of tested on it, but he backed up off of it in part 1. So I didn't really see that. What I didn't like when Kurt and Blue was talking, I forgot the female named Shan. She jumped in and kind of like interrupted him in certain parts. You got to let these guys talk. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing I don't like. You got some people that just jump right in, and when the audience is trying to listen to what's going on, we want to hear these two guys talk it out, debate it out, or whatever. You know what I mean? Blue Blood doesn't like to be challenged. Yeah, Mr. Shelton Moore, you're right about that. He doesn't like to be challenged. You know what I mean? He doesn't like to be challenged. One thing about me, like if I ever get the opportunity to debate any of these guys, You know what I mean? I'm coming with straight facts. You know, my question I would have asked was this: Carlos Mendoza, Ali Bell for my main man Carlos Mendoza. There's only one Tyson Fury. Carlos, what you say? There's only one Tyson Fury. Hey, man, what the heck I say, man? Hey, Carlos, shout out to you, bro. I love the fact that you come here. You know what I mean? I love the fact, what you say, Sly Tendencies. Lady Shan was a bit lippy. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much how she is, though. You know what I mean? So that's it. You know what I mean? You know, that is, you know, that pretty much how she is. And that's just not hating or banging. That's the truth. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But hey, listen, man, Carlos Mendoza, I love the fact that you represent Tyson Fury, man. I ain't mad at you at all, bro. I'm really not. I'm not mad at you at all, man. I got much love for you. You keep repping for Tyson Fury, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with repping for who you like. If you like Wilder, there's nothing wrong for repping for Wilder. If you like AJ, there's nothing wrong for you repping for AJ. Anthony Knock him out the box Joshua is what I call him. We got to try to petition to get his name changed to Anthony Knock him out the box Joshua, because whenever this fight happened, if put it this way, if Anthony Joshua can become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, we have to retire AJ, because AJ really don't sound gangster. You see what I'm saying? You got Iron Mike Tyson, you know, Bone Crusher Smith, you know, Muhammad Ali, Smoking Joe Frazier. You see what I'm saying? You got all these, you know, Bruce Goals. What's going on, fam? You got all these fighters, you know, Razor Ruddick, you know, Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe, and then we have AJ. You see what I'm saying? We listen. I love Anthony Joshua. He is my favorite heavyweight. You see what I'm saying? He's my favorite heavyweight right now. And not my favorite fighter. You know, my favorite fighter is Terrence Crawford, but my favorite heavyweight is Anthony Joshua. He's up there. It's pound for pound. And my pound for pound list, number one, I have Canelo Alvarez. I love Canelo Alvarez. But I'm a huge fan of Terrence Crawford. I love Terrence Crawford. But I'm gonna get on his ass if he don't fight nobody else soon. We finna do a video on his ass too. Anybody can get it. Let's see who else we got. And Anthony Joshua. I love Jamel Charlo too. Not Jamal, but Jamel. Jamel want all the smoke. You know what I mean? And the young guys, of course, you know, Boots Ennis is fastly becoming my number one guy. You know what I mean? I'm in a process of putting Boots over everybody. I mean, not over Joshua or Canelo, not like that. But I'm saying in the welterweight division, I'm in the process of putting Boots over them guys. And I like Errol Spence. I like Keith Thurman. Love Sean Porter. Even though I'm not crazy about his fighting style. But anyways, let's get to the topic at hand. Right now, this particular video, you see I got my notepad. You know when I keep a notepad, I'm serious. All right, listen. Deontay Wilder would destroy Anthony Joshua, says Tyson Fury and the LDBC. But guess what? So when Tyson Fury did the interview with Michelle on Beats and I forgot the interview he did not too long, a couple of days ago. I keep forgetting the name of I write all this stuff down on this pad and keep forgetting to write the podcast he was on. But Rachel, shout out to Rachel. The Ali hit the Ali bell for Rachel. Rachel, what's going on, sis? What's going on? Shane, what's going on? Jamel Charlo is my guy, but not Jamal. But anyways, Wole, what's going on? What's going on, Wole? Wole, what's going on? We're gonna ring the Ali bell for you. You see what I'm saying? Victor Bada, what's going on, man? What's going on with you? Okay, listen. So I got the notepad, so you know I'm ready. But anyways, what I'm saying is this is Anthony Joshua is the landlord. Now I was educated on who the landlord is, and you know what the landlord does? He comes by to collect the rent, right? So period. That's what it is. So now I just got this new interview with Anthony Joshua that he did with Pep Talk UK, and he just basically said, he said he don't really care about Tyson Fury's deadlines, nothing like that. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and share this with you guys, just in case you haven't seen it. A couple of guys already reached out to me. And behind the gloves, Rick James. Rick James. You know what I mean? You and I. Rick James, what's up, baby? Rick James, what's going on? Yeah, it was on Behind the Gloves. I don't know why I keep forgetting that podcast, Rick. I always forget the podcast. I remember the interview with Michelle, but I always forget the podcast. But thank you. Behind the Gloves. Rocket Andretti, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. Stick up for yourself. What's going on, baby boy? What's up, Coach? In my opinion, this Fury has only battered one heavyweight. That's Wilder. Anyways, listen, we're gonna do a series on this, right? I'm gonna tell you why. Because in that interview, guys, Tyson Fury said a lot of stuff about Anthony Joshua. You see what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that just wasn't true about Anthony Joshua. You see what I'm saying? Even to the point the way he questions Anthony Joshua's resume. I mean, Tyson Fury, of all people, is questioning Anthony Joshua's resume. So, since he brought that up, he gave me another topic to talk about. I'm not going to address that now because I want to say that for another show. And then if I address it now, then we're going to be on this show for hours. And I have to keep it to 1 hour. I have to do a 1 hour show today because I do have to kick rocks. I gotta go. Me and my son got to go to the barbershop and get a haircut. You see what I'm saying? So I have to do that. But anyways, Fury says that he's the only one that can beat Deontay Wilder. In his opinion, but he said it with so much conviction. Like, okay, you beat him one time, and you saying you're the only one that can beat him. You know what I mean? But according to the Alphabet Boys are saying Tyson Fury cheated, whatever the case may be. He had metal in his gloves, whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't believe that myself. What I would have liked the Kurt to say, you know what I mean? We love the long shows. Oh, Karma Serene, thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. One time for Karma Serene, man. Karma be here, man. I be seeing Karma on different platforms too. You know what I mean? I really love the way she supports other channels. I really love that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of you guys, I see a lot of you guys on different platforms. You know what I mean? That because I look at some of everybody. You know what I mean? So I see Karma on different platforms. I see Lisa Bales, even though she's not here, on different platforms. I see my man Diallo Huggy on different platforms. Mr. Short and Moore. Haleen. KB, I see KB on different platforms. You know what I mean? So Wizard Sleeve. I forgot. Get in there, coach. Don't miss the Muppets. Hey, listen. Man, you guys is hilarious, bro. Okay, hold on, man. Hey, I like to laugh, right? I like to laugh, so you guys keep me laughing. So you know what I mean. Peter Barnos, that's my main man. Hey, I hit the Ali bell for Peter Barnos. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I wish I would have thought of the Tyson bell, but my main man. What's my main? Bro, see my mind going blank again. You know what I mean? Showbiz the adult. Showbiz the adult stole that from me, even though he thought of it first. But I'm gonna say he stole it from me because I wish I would have thought of it before he would have thought of it. But that's neither here nor there. But anyways, let me hit the Ali bell, man, for my main man Peter Barnox. You know what I mean? Now, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this here. I can understand Tyson Fury saying that, hey, listen, Wilder would destroy Anthony Joshua because he don't like Anthony Joshua. I get that. I understand that. I mean, they're kind of like rivalries and stuff like that. And I don't expect another heavyweight champion to say that, it just shocked me that he would say that Wilder would destroy Anthony Joshua, being that Wilder accused him of cheating, being that Wilder said all these things about his gypsy people, according to his gypsy people. Wilder called him a coward, this and that. But apparently the Gypsy King, he has a little bit more love in his heart for Deontay Wilder than Anthony Joshua. Why, I have no idea. But from what I'm seeing, it does seem like there's a lot of hatred and jealousy for Anthony Joshua. Because I'm just calling it like I see it. It's like it's a certain segment of people who don't like this guy. Now, for the life of me, I don't understand why a lot of people who follow the Alphabet Boy community don't like Anthony Joshua, because these guys are supposed to say, hey, listen, we are all listen, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Fanon, I call him Fagnon, but Fanon said that his channel is dedicated to supporting all black fighters. That's what he said. I got the video. He said, I support all black fighters. False. You support PBC fighters. If outside of Devin Haney, if the fighters from the PBC, they overwhelmingly support PBC fighters. Last time I checked, Anthony Joshua was black. But the Alphabet Boys don't like Anthony Joshua. Period. Tyson Fury don't like Anthony Joshua. I understand so. But why would Tyson Fury say that Deontay Wilder would destroy Anthony Joshua? Like, what are you basing that on? Like these guys have not accomplished half of what Anthony Joshua has done. I keep looking at Anthony Joshua right here. I have a picture of him right here. Let me go ahead and share. So just in case you guys didn't see the interview, I'm not going to play it. I just, because the stream is, I'm going to start lagging if I play it. But I just want you guys to see this. This is the interview. when he says, I don't give a ish, I don't give a ish about Tyson Fury's deadlines. Anthony Joshua was so calm and positive in this interview, right? And this is what I want to tell you guys, bro. If you go look at the comments, below about Anthony Joshua, it's like you see comments like, this is proof Anthony Joshua is afraid. He's terrified of Tyson Fury and all of this stuff there. It's like these guys. So I mean, some of these Fury fans, they are really delusional. Like Fury has been the one I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna walk away. I don't believe it's going to happen. Everything has been negative. I'm gonna pull out. Not going to happen. Yada 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 yada. Right? AJ hasn't said any of this. And I've been consistent, guys. I said if Anthony Joshua would have said half of the things that Fury would have said, his fans would have said that he was a coward, he's scared. Joshua has not said any of those things. Don't you know in the comments they're still saying that he's a coward and he's scared of Tyson Fury? Like, I'm trying to figure out like which universe are they in? You know what I mean? Like, do you guys get what I'm saying? Is it just me? What you say, Sly Tendencies, they think AJ is Uncle Tom. Ironically, he's second generation African. Listen, if you know anything about Uncle Tom, I have the book, Uncle Tom's Cabin. My favorite hobby is reading outside of working out. Uncle Tom was the good guy. Sambo was the bad guy. But in today's modern time, they think AJ is Uncle Tom. Like, what the hell is Uncle Tom? Like, what? Because apparently it has different meanings. So I guess they're saying that he's a sellout. He sell out to the black race. Like, how in the hell? Like, explain that to me. You see what I'm saying? Like, explain that to me. It's just that these guys don't like, bro. Like, I'm looking at the comments and AJ was overly positive. He said, yeah, man, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I'm going to get the belt. You know what I mean? He's looking to stop Tyson Fury. He was just real calm. He doesn't care what Tyson Fury says. He's handling business with this company, his management company. He's helping other young fighters come up. The man worth 100 million pounds. I mean, I think that could be it. Joshua's worth 100 million pounds. And those guys are just super jealous of him. Like, they really hate Anthony Joshua. And it just shocked me that Tyson Fury is from the UK. He's a fellow Brit. Anthony Joshua is a fellow Brit. You would think that, okay, you know what? Deontay Wilder accused me of all of these things. And in the interview, he said that he slandered my name. He said all kind of bad stuff about me. I don't care too much with Deontay Wilder. He couldn't accept the laws. He said all these things that Wilder said about him, but yet he turns around and says that Wilder will still beat Anthony Joshua. He would destroy Anthony Joshua. I'm like, dude, I think they don't like him because he's English. Well, yeah, the Alphabet Boys don't like anyone from the UK. Like if you look at their channel is pro PBC fighters. I can't say pro Black American fighters because that's not true. They, they don't like Terrence Crawford. So they say they do, but they don't. They are pro PBC fighters. I watched those guys' content for a little bit. One time for my main man Smith & West. Let me hit the Ali Bell. The Ali Bell for Smith & West. The Ali Bell for Smith & West. AJ should walk first. He said he like it. Yeah. Absolutely. My main man Smith & West, man. I had to hit the Ali Bell for you. I can't use the Tyson Bell because that's what main man show is. They're dope. You know what I mean? So, anyways, a lot of them have a problem with his looks. Rachel, let me hit the Ali Bell for Rachel too, man. I forgot to give you a shout out, sis. What kind of looks he have? And one time for KB, man, for the super chat. KB, good looking out for the super chat, brother. What you say? Who does ring walk first? AJ or Fury? Does it affect the mindset? I mean, it really don't matter, but how in the hell? Listen, Tyson Fury don't dictate anything. I'm gonna tell you why he shouldn't dictate anything. One, Anthony Joshua has 3 belts. He's a unified heavyweight champion. 2, Tyson Fury, you called out Anthony Joshua. You want to fight him because this is going to be the biggest payday of your life, right? You see what I'm saying? And put it this way: if AJ say, you know what, I don't want to have anything to do with Tyson Fury, I'm done, and he walks off, right? What is Fury going to do? He's going to have to fight Wilder 3, Wilder 4, Wilder 5. Because he's not going to get another payday that's going to be anywhere as big as Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua said this in the interview. He said this is going to be the biggest payday of his career. He said the biggest payday of Tyson Fury's career. Anthony Joshua made a valid point in his interview. He also said that, hey, listen, if you look at the fighters who fought me, they have earned the biggest paydays of their career, and they've been able to go on and host their own pay-per-views, i.e. Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is having his first pay-per-view fight on his own against Chris Arreola. Now, I'm pretty sure it's going to flop, but my point is, Andy Ruiz wasn't fighting pay-per-view until he fought Anthony Joshua. You see what I'm saying? So people who fight Anthony Joshua, they make life-changing money. So that's why I say I think Tyson Fury should be a little grateful, but I understand he is who he is. You know, he's an a-hole. I get it. He doesn't like Anthony Joshua. But why would you root for Wilder, the guy who called you all types of names? He has a whole boxing community dedicated to tearing you down every day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and you'll still turn around and say, well, he'll destroy Anthony Joshua. Like how? How? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he got the 1 punch, and Wilder's a good fighter, terrible boxer, good fighter, but you just want to discredit. And then he followed that up with saying that Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. But that's going to be another episode. That's going to be another episode. As a matter of fact, guys, that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. I'm going to give you a heads up. We're going to look at these resumes. We're going to look at the 3 heavyweight champions. Let me write that down. Oh, and I'm still doing the research, guys, on what I said yesterday about we're going to do a timeline of all the Tyson Fury's lies and contradictions leading up to this fight. So we're going to go all the way back to 2016 when he was on the press conference with Vladimir Klitschko, and he pulled out of that fight in the press conference and avoided Vladimir Klitschko for the second fight. And then we're going to lead all the way up until when he signed the contract with Wilder to fight for the third fight, how we pulled out of that. You see what I'm saying? So that goes back to what I was saying. Just because Fury signs a contract, it doesn't mean anything, guys. It doesn't mean this fight is still going to go down, because Fury can pull out at any time, because history shows that he has done it. That's all I'm saying. And not to bang on Fury, but I like that, when you're dealing with Tyson Fury fans, you're going to have to hit them with facts. Now, they have a problem with the facts. They will avoid the facts, just like the Wilder fans, but it is what it is. But I'm still doing the research on that. I'm almost finished. I'm going to put everything in chronological order. But as it relates to Anthony Joshua, we are definitely going to do, we're going to look at the resumes. Let's see. New video. So I got the pad right here. New vid for tomorrow. We're gonna go live on this. I might do a recorded video as well. I may do a recorded video on it, and then we come back and elaborate on it in the live. You see what I'm saying? But the recorded video is probably going to be too long, so I'd rather just address it in the live, because I can get kind of winded, as you guys know. I can get winded. So I'd rather just do it in the live, but we can just really get it in and just go live and talk about it. And I can invite people in the chat to come on in. You see what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and because I'm all these different, everybody leaving comments, and I'm not addressing anybody. So I'm sorry about that, guys. But that's what it's gonna be. New video, Fury, Wilder, and Joshua resumes. Because Fury said that Joshua ain't fought nobody. The irony in that. So my question is, okay, if Joshua ain't fought nobody, who you fought? I was shocked. Hey man, listen, man, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Please hit the like button. Listen, I was shocked that he said that. Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. Bro, I say, damn, is this dude smoking? Is Tyson Fury back on the coke again? He has to be back on the cocaine. Has to be. What would make him fix his mouth to say that? You see what I'm saying? I just couldn't believe that he said that. So I said, okay, well, since Fury said that Joshua ain't fought nobody, I said, let me do my little investigation and see what's up. But anyways, to answer your question, KB, I think that Fury should walk first. Let him come out first. He's the challenger. He's challenging AJ. He called AJ out. AJ is the guy. You know what I mean? And let's put it this way. Fury is not a draw. Fury hasn't. If you look at past fights outside of Vladimir Klitschko, we know Klitschko was the draw in that fight, and all the other fights that Tyson Fury has had, he couldn't draw flies to shit. You see what I'm saying? He's not a draw like that. So he wasn't a big draw against Deontay Wilder, but the second fight was a bigger intriguing. So if you just look at, see, one thing about me, guys, I'm gonna look at the numbers. The math don't lie. The math tells me everything I need to know, right? Because the Alphabet Boys said that Tyson Fury is only popular in the UK. You know what they said, that's what Floyd Mayweather said. He said he's only big in the UK. And so I thought he said Anthony. He said Tyson Fury. He didn't say Anthony Joshua, but the Alphabet Boys said they added Anthony Joshua in there. Well, we know Anthony Joshua is a global superstar. We know this. Now he may not be the biggest star in America. That is true. He's not the biggest star in America because Anthony Joshua doesn't fight over here. You see what I'm saying? So outside of America, he's big, but inside of America, he's not that big. But the crazy part about it is Deontay Wilder's right here in America. He's not that big either. He's big with the Alphabet Boy community. You see what I'm saying? And he's big with his fan base. But there's a lot of people that, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because his numbers speak for itself. See, when I say things, I say if you was big, your numbers will represent how big of a star you are, right? Because I have history as an indication that teach me who was big is not. Floyd Mayweather always did big numbers after Oscar De La Hoya. Prior to Oscar De La Hoya, he couldn't do numbers to save his life. Floyd Mayweather. You see what I'm saying? Facts. He took off after he fought Oscar De La Hoya. Bam. Pay-per-view star. We ought to know that. Mike Tyson was a draw. You see what I'm saying? I can just show you fighters throughout history, the numbers that they've done to tell you that they was very big and popular globally and as well as in the United States. Wilder is not a star like that. His numbers will show that. And anybody who want to refute me on that, whether it's Wilder fans or Tyson Fury fans, that Fury is not a big draw like that, I have numbers that I'm gonna show you that will make you look at it twice. It'll make you look at it twice. Now you won't be able to argue with me. You just have to argue with the numbers. You have to argue with, okay, well, the fans might have was working that day or whatever. But he's not a draw like that. But Joshua is. And this is not a pro Joshua video. I'm just saying when I look at numbers, when I look at the gate, when I look at pay-per-view numbers, when I look at the gate, when I look at how much money each fighter gets paid, meaning because you get paid based on whether there's a demand for you or not. It's called supply and demand. You see what I'm saying, guys? It's called supply and demand. You know, you supply the fans what they want. If they like you and if they are attracted to you because you are putting on good events and they stand behind you, then guess what? There's going to be a demand for you. And if there's a demand for you, then dollars follow behind that demand because the fans show, hey, we're willing to put our money behind this guy. You know what I mean? I.e. Anthony Joshua is 31 years old and he's worth 100 million pounds, which is the equivalent of 139 million US dollars. That's a lot of money to be 31 years old. He's right behind Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is 30. Canelo is worth $150 million. He's right behind Canelo Alvarez. You see what I'm saying? So you're talking about two of the youngest guys in the sport, Canelo Alvarez and Anthony Joshua. They worth, you know, I mean, they worth they 100 millionaires. You see what I'm saying? Tyson Fury is not worth that. Nowhere near that. And Deontay Wilder has a net worth less than Tyson Fury. So, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. All of them are rich, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So, but anyways, let's stick to the point. AJ went 12 rounds with Parker. What do you say, bro? Juicing. AJ went 12 rounds with Parker. Wilder would have slept him in the third round. I mean, we don't know that. They never fought. The only way we're gonna know if Wilder would have slept Parker in the third round, they would have to fight. Now we can assume and speculate what Wilder would have done, right? He would have slept him, but well, you know, but let's say this. You know what I mean? He never fought him. He never fought Joseph Parker. He never fought Dillian White. He never fought Pulev. He never fought any of the guys, a lot of the guys that Anthony Joshua's fought. He fought some of them, but he didn't fight all of them. So we never know. We don't know. We can assume that's what Wilder would do based on the taxi cabs, drivers, and let's see. He knocked out, like I literally, honestly, guys, I cannot tell you, and this is no disrespect, Juleson. I can't tell you 7 fighters Deontay Wilder's fought. We know he fought Bermane Stiverne. He's a world-class bum. Everybody know this. He's a bum. He got the belt because Vitaly Klitschko had retired. That's how he got the belt. Vitaly Klitschko had retired and ran for government office. And that's how he got the belt. He fought Dominique Brazil. AJ knocked him out already years ago. You know what I mean? So Deontay Wilder fought Dominique Brazil. Deontay Wilder fought Ortiz. They say Ortiz the boogeyman of the division, but who was Ortiz fought? How was Ortiz the boogeyman of the division? Who was he fought? AJ offered him money to fight him. He turned AJ money down to fight Wilder again for $500,000. The old boogeyman, quote unquote. But he's, you know, this is what the PBC do, right? When Wilder fights a bum, the Alphabet Boy community, their job is to hype him up. The boogeyman. Nobody wants to fight him. Everybody who Wilder fights, they hype him up. And then after he fights him, you don't hear nothing from him again. But they do that to big up. They do that to big up Wilder. And I get it. I understand. Listen, I respect Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder fans, and I respect Tyson Fury fans. You guys are so much alike. Like you guys will rep for your guy. Even if you got to make lies up, you're gonna do that. And I respect that. I really do. You know what I mean? I really do. But let's look at it. Let's look at it though. Let's see. Bob Zulan, what do you say? He's saying that so he don't have to fight because he thinks he got 2 or 3. Hey, listen. So my point is this here, man. When I come, bro, I try to come with facts and numbers. That's it. I'm not gonna try to come with my opinion or none of that. Now I will be opinionated, but when I start talking about resumes, when I start talking about this guy's worth this much amount, this guy has a drawing power of this. How do you know? Because this guy last 10 fights, he sold out this event. You know what I mean? How many fights have Wilder and Fury sold out on themselves? I can tell you right now, when Fury fought Otto Wallin, that fight did so terrible that they was giving away tickets for free for people just to try to fill that venue, and they still couldn't fill it. You know, so Fury says, as a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. I got to do this because we got like 30 more minutes left. But let's do this, though. Let's do this. Fury says Joshua haven't fought anybody, right? That's what Fury says. Fury says that Joshua will, Deontay Wilder will destroy Joshua. You know what I mean? The same guy who he said he doesn't like because he said all kind of stuff about him. Deontay Wilder, right? And let's pick up Anthony Joshua. I'm gonna show you guys something. I want to show you guys something. I'm gonna address everybody in the chat. I'm gonna show you guys something. And let's look up Anthony Joshua. And we can also do Tyson Fury too. But Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. As a matter of fact, I don't even have to do Deontay Wilder. You know, I can do him. But let's go ahead and also add in, we got to add in the Gypsy King. Since he said that Anthony Joshua haven't fought anybody. Anthony Joshua's fought, he's defended that title about those unified titles about 9 or 10 times. He's fought multiple gold medalists since he's been a pro, sold out hell of a venues. Guys who have fought Anthony Joshua, their net worth has skyrocketed after they fought him. Like what is Tom Schwartz doing? So let's look at Tyson Fury. Tyson Luke Fury, aka the Gypsy King. Oh, let's see. Pay-per-view bouts. How many pay-per-view bouts Tyson Fury has had? Okay, here we go. wait. Hold on. Let me. You guys want me to share this with you? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna share it with you. After the first Wilder fight, Carlos Mendoza, what do you say? After the first Wilder Fury fight, Fury adjusted his style. Wilder was still relying on the right hand. Wilder can't just. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to do that. Let's see. KB, what do you say? Like the people say, Fury is bigger than AJ and it's more popular, but Fury has 4 million Instagram followers and AJ has 12 million. Yeah, I mean that's not true. Fury is not bigger than AJ and he's not more popular. That's not true. I debunked that already. I broke down the followers. I broke down how much money AJ is making. I broke down all the endorsements. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. No, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder combined don't have one endorsement. No company is endorsing them. None. You see what I'm saying? So I think Fury is jealous of Anthony Joshua. I really do. I think he's just jealous of Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is that guy in the UK in the heavyweight division. Period. But let's look at these resumes, guys. You know I got to do this. I have to do this for you guys. You know I love you guys, man. Even the ones who don't agree with me, I got love for y'all because it's not about agreeing all the time. We have to be respectful with each other, guys, and we have to know how to agree to disagree. So let me go ahead and shut this down. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm trying to hide this. All right, cool. Let's do this. Now I'm gonna hide my face and we're gonna go over this because I want you guys to see it. You know, so Jed, what do you say? I don't care how many sponsors or money or anything. If they ain't fighting, who cares? Yeah, you're right about that. I agree with that. But what I'm saying, Jed, is this here. I agree with all of that. Forget the sponsors, the money. If they're not fighting, who cares? I agree with all of that. But I'm doing this to make a point because Tyson Fury said that Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. So if Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody, let's look at the guy who said, let's look at this guy's resume and see what he says. Okay, so that's what it's all about. So if you offended, I'm sorry about that, but let me just go ahead and let's look at this. So now let's look at Tyson Fury's pay-per-view bouts. Pay-per-view bouts in the United States. In the United States, when he fought on Wilder, he did 325,000 pay-per-view buys on Showtime, as you guys can see, right? And $24 million in revenue. 325,000 pay-per-view buys is terrible. Got to tell you that. Okay, Wilder 2, Unfinished Business. It says here on Fox and ESPN, they did 1.2 million pay-per-view buys. A lot of money. That was damn good. That was real good. And they did $112 million in revenue. So Wilder and Fury were good business for each other, right? You notice the difference. The first pay-per-view, which was December 1st, 2018, they did terrible. The second one did February 22nd, 2020, they did damn good, 1.2 million pay-per-view buys. It went from 24 million in the first fight to 112 million in the second fight. That's why Fury says that don't be surprised if we fight Wilder again. Because, the arbitration may say he had to fight Wilder again. He may not be able to have his Anthony Joshua fight right now. That's probably why that fight is going to happen later on. But financially, you see what I'm saying? Financially, it's beneficial for Fury to fight Wilder. Now, let's see. Vladimir Klitschko. He fought Vladimir Klitschko for 2015. Now, Tyson Fury was nobody at that time. Vladimir Klitschko, the TV viewership was 8.9 million people average. So after, now right here, it says Vladimir Klitschko from Tyson Fury in the United Kingdom. In the United Kingdom, where Tyson Fury is from, right? They did 655,000 pay-per-view buys. Then he couldn't even crack 1 million in the UK, but he's more popular than Anthony Joshua. He did 655,000 pay-per-view buys against Vladimir Klitschko in 2015, right? After that, when he fought Deontay Wilder in the first fight, he did 420,000 pay-per-view buys, right? Then he fought Tom Schwartz. He fought Tom Schwartz. So far, Tyson Fury has fought two people. He fought Deontay Wilder twice, and he fought Vladimir Klitschko, right? This is his resume. Right? So now, after that, he fought Tom Schwartz. I have never heard of Tom Schwartz before in my life. But Fury says Joshua hasn't fought anybody. So Fury fought Tom Schwartz. Do you see what it says right here? Pay-per-view buys are unknown. Do you know what unknown means? That means they did so goddamn terrible that they're ashamed to show the numbers. That's how terrible he did. Then he fought Odo Wallin in September of 2019. BT Sports office. Buys unknown, revenue unknown. They won't even show the revenue. That's how terrible it was. Listen, he fought Tom Schwartz. They won't even show the numbers or how much it did. Bob Arum is crying. He said, man, listen, we lost a lot of money on Tyson Fury. ESPN is saying we lost a lot of money on Tyson Fury. But yet he's saying Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. Now I have to call him out on that. So I was going to do this tomorrow. We're going to do this tomorrow, right? But let me just go ahead and just do a little. Let me give y'all a preview of what you're going to see tomorrow. But Tyson Fury is the more popular guy in the UK. He's more popular, more global than Anthony Joshua. Okay, is the number saying this? Let's see what the number said. Then he fought Odo Wallin. Pay-per-view buys unknown, revenue unknown. They are ashamed to tell you what it did. That's how terrible it did, right? And then Deontay Wilder Fury 2. Now, it's unknown in the United Kingdom, but we know what it did here in the US, right? So now, let's look at Tyson Fury's resume. Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody, according to Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. So let's see Tyson Fury's resume. Tyson Fury fought some guy named Bella. his first fight. Second fight, he fought Marcel. Never heard of him. He fought Daniil. He fought a guy named Lee Swaby. He fought a guy named and I'm gonna go through and find out what these guys' rankings were. We're gonna do that. That's another episode. Scott Belshaw. He fought a guy named Alexander Salines. He fought John McDermott. Now I heard a whole lot of people say that John McDermott gave Tyson Fury the business. I haven't seen that fight, but I'm gonna go watch that fight to see what you guys are talking about. He fought John McDermott. He fought a guy named Thomas Marzek. He fought Hans George something. He fought Rich Power, Zach Page. He fought Derek Chisora. So I know who Derek Chisora is. So he fought Deontay Wilder, Vladimir Klitschko, Derek Chisora. Then he fought Nikolai Furta. He fought a guy from Canada named Nevin. He fought another guy from the UK named Martin Rogan. Never heard of the guy. He fought a guy from the US named Vinny. Never heard of him. He fought another guy named Kevin Johnson. He fought Stephen Cunningham. I heard of Kevin Johnson a little and Stephen Cunningham. He fought Joey Abel. He fought Derek Chisora again. So I think did he fought Derek Chisora twice? He fought Derek Chisora twice, right? He fought Christian Hammer, right? He fought Vladimir Klitschko. Then he fought Sefer Seferi. He fought Francisco Pineda. He fought Deontay Wilder. He fought Tom Schwartz and Oda Wale. Now, out of all these guys he fought in his career, you're trying to tell me that Tyson Fury has a better resume than Anthony Joshua. Listen. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder can literally debate on who fought the most bombs. You see what I'm saying? Bro, listen. This man has 31 fights. Tyson Fury has 31 fights. Out of the 31 fights, he fought Deontay Wilder, who is a name. He fought Vladimir Klitschko. And I would give you Derek Chisora for argument's sake. I give you Derek Chisora, and hell, for the heck of it, I'll probably even give you Stephen Cunningham if you want to argue with that. So he might have fought 3 or 4 fighters out of his whole career that some people know of. And you're trying to tell me his resume is better? His resume is better than Anthony Joshua's? He said Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. So if Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody, according to Tyson Fury, and Deontay Wilder would destroy Anthony Joshua, according to Tyson Fury and the Alphabet Boys, look at Tyson Fury's resume. Where are all the Tyson Fury fans at? Where are all the Tyson Fury fans at? You know, he's the greatest heavyweight of our era right now. How? Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me do this, guys. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be laughing like that. I really don't. But what I'm saying is this here, guys. What I'm saying is how. Like, tell me how. Like, let me see. Let's do this. Like, make this make sense. Make that make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Make that make sense to me. We just looked at Tyson Fury's resume. You see what I'm saying? We just looked at, listen, this man has fought more bombs. He fought just as many bombs as Deontay Wilder. Listen, Tyson Fury his whole resume is bombs. Vladimir Klitschko, Deontay Wilder, Derek Chisora. And if you want me to, just to fight hard to find somebody else that's a name that other people know of, we'll say Steve Cunningham. If you want to say that, we'll say that. This dude hasn't fought anybody. Out of the 31 fights, I've only heard of four fighters that he's fought. 27 guys he's fought, I haven't heard of these guys before. I don't know who the hell Tom Schwartz is. Never heard of Oda Wale. Never heard of Francisco Pineda. Never heard of Sefer Seferi. Is that the guy that he kissed in the mouth in the ring? He gave some guys some sugar in the ring too. I remember that not too long ago. Christian Hammer. I thought that was a female fighter. You see what I'm saying? Joey Abel, Steve Cunningham, Kevin Johnson, Vinny, Martin Rogan, Nevin, Podkick. Are you kidding me? But Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. Oh my God. Bruh, listen. See, when you debate with me, this is how I'm coming. I'm not coming with no hate. I'm not coming with no I'm coming with facts. We're gonna look at resumes. Look at the Tyson Fury's resume and tell me, he's the Gypsy King. You know what I mean? Tell me, is this guy has a better? He says Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. So we fixing to look at Anthony Joshua's resume too. We got about 15 more minutes, guys. We finna look at Anthony Joshua's resume too. You're trying to tell me that his resume is better than Anthony Joshua's resume? Okay, let's go. Let's look at AJ. And what I'm gonna do tomorrow to interject, I'm gonna find out all of these guys' rankings, where they was ranked. Now we looked at Tyson Fury's pay-per-view buys. Tyson Fury pay-per-view numbers are terrible. He had good numbers with Deontay Wilder. The second fight, he had good numbers with Vladimir Klitschko, but that was because of Vladimir Klitschko. We know this. Tyson Fury wasn't doing no good pay-per-view numbers prior to Vladimir Klitschko. We know this. So you got to have the right dancing partner in order to do good numbers, right? So now we're looking at this dude, bro. This is comical. This resume is comical. And I think him and Wilder running neck and neck with resumes. So let's see. Let's look at Anthony Joshua. Let's pull Anthony Joshua up, guys. This is hilarious. Anthony Joshua has 25 fights, 24 wins, 22 KOs, right? So let's look at Anthony Joshua's resume. Let's look at it. Okay, right here. We're going to go down. Early career, we see 2013. He became British and the Commonwealth champion, yada, 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 yada. He fought Dillian White, yeah. He became IBF heavyweight champion against Charles Martin. So he fought Charles Martin. Wilder hasn't even fought Charles Martin. Charles Martin was the IBF heavyweight champion of the world when Tyson Fury got stripped of his belt. Remember, he didn't want to fight Vladimir Klitschko. He refused to fight him after he signed the contract. So he went into hiding, got on coke, went to scream about he was having mental illness. That's what he said. So he lost all his belts, right? All he had to do was defend the belt. So this would be all he had to do was defend the title. He wouldn't do it. So anyways, Anthony Joshua won the belt in 2016 against Charles Martin. So that was his first belt. That was his first world title. You see what I'm saying? 2016, that was 5 years ago. Anthony Joshua was 31. He was 26 years old when he won his first heavyweight title. Then he fought Dominique Brazil. A guy who was way more experienced than him. He beat Dominique Brazil. He fought Eric Molina. And then he became unified heavyweight champion. He fought Vladimir Klitschko. Right? In 2016. At 26 years old, right? He fought Carlos Takam. He fought Joseph Parker. Now, all of these guys I'm naming were top 10 guys. He fought Povetkin, top 10 guys, gold medalists. He fought Andy Ruiz Jr. Now, I'm not going to lie. Andy Ruiz did beat Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz is a good fighter, but I didn't think that Anthony Joshua would lose to him. You know what I mean? And remember how he fought Andy Ruiz. He fought Andy Ruiz because the drug cheat, Gerald Baby Miller, was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua, but he got popped dirty. Guys, I'm going to address everybody in the chat. I promise you. He got popped dirty. He had to take drugs to try to beat Anthony Joshua. He got popped dirty. You see what I'm saying? And so Joshua offered the boogeyman, quote unquote boogeyman of the division, Luis Ortiz, millions of dollars. More money than he ever got paid in his life to fight him as a replacement. Ortiz turned that money down to get paid $500,000 to fight Deontay Wilder because he's with the PPC. So he ducked Joshua. Joshua fought Andy Ruiz, lost. He fought him again, beat him. Then he fought Pulev. All these guys are top 10 guys. So let's look at Anthony Joshua's resume. So as you know, in the beginning, he fought some guy named Emmanuel Leo, Paul Button. I can't even pronounce this guy's name. So I won't hold the fighters, that AJ fought, or even Tyson Fury fought, to be fair to Tyson Fury. When you first start fighting, you're not going to fight a hell of a name fighters in the beginning. You know this, right? Because you don't have a hell of a record yourself. So now, his first fight, he fought Kevin Johnson. That was a pretty decent fight. He fought Dillian White. Dillian White was a top 10 guy. He fought, now this is in, what year is this? Anthony Joshua's 15th fight. This was when he got thrown into the fire. He fought Dillian White, right? Top 10 guy. He fought Charles Martin, top 10 guy. He was the IBF heavyweight champion of the world. As a matter of fact, one vacant WBC international heavyweight champ. Who is this? Anthony Joshua won this? Won the vacant WBC international heavyweight title. Yeah, I don't know about that. He retained the WBC international heavyweight title. Okay. Let's see. Dillian White. When he fought Dillian White, we're not talking about the international titles. We're going to talk about just the regular major titles. He fought Dillian White. He fought Charles Martin, became the IBF heavyweight champion of the world. Right? He fought Dominique Brazil. He defended the title, something that Tyson Fury has yet to do yet. He defended the title. Then he fought Eric Molina, right? Top 10 guy. Then he fought Vladimir Klitschko. He won the vacant WBA super heavyweight title, and he won the IBO heavyweight title. These were vacant titles on top of the IBF title that he already had. Then he fought Carlos Takam, top 10 guy, defended that title. Then he fought Joseph Parker. He took Joseph Parker's belt, the WBO belt. He took Joseph Parker's belt. Joseph Parker was a champion, top 10 guy. He fought Alexander Povetkin. Alexander Povetkin is a gold medalist, if I'm not mistaken. He fought Andrew Ruiz, and he fought Kubrat. Kubrat is a top 10 guy, mandatory, and Kubrat only had one loss. Guess who he lost to, guys? He lost to Vladimir Klitschko. Hold on. You will see my channel. What do you say? Why am I timed out? You're not on timeout, brother. You're not on timeout. I don't know what you're talking about. Charles Martin was undisputed champ. Come on, AJ fans. Nah, Charles Martin wasn't undisputed. Charles Martin wasn't undisputed. Charles Martin won that belt because Vitaly Klitschko had retired. So when he retired, the belt was up for grabs, and Charles Martin fought somebody to win that belt. But just look at Anthony Joshua's resume. All of these guys from Dillian White, from the 15th fight, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, right? From the 15th fight all the way up to the 25th fight were top 10 guys. Some of them were gold medalists. Do you get what I'm saying? And he won 3 world titles. Now compare that resume to Tyson Fury's resume. Let's look at Tyson Fury's. Forget that. Let's look at Tyson Fury's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can look at Tyson Fury's last 10, 11 fights. And we don't even want to talk about the sales. We don't want to talk about who sold out what when they fought who in the win. That's too easy for me to do. Do you get what I'm saying? But Tyson Fury says Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. So for you to say he hasn't fought anybody, we got to look at your resume and see who have you fought. He fought 2 people. He fought Carlos Takam twice. No, not Carlos Takam. He fought Derek Chisora twice. He fought Vladimir Klitschko, and he fought Deontay Wilder. That's it. He fought 3 fighters that we know of. Everybody else, we never heard of them. Literally. So, I'm timed out. Adam, you're timed out? Are you serious? Who timed you out? Bro, I'm looking at it. You're not timed out. Adam, you're not timed out, fam. Let me do this. Let me get rid of this. No, let me remove this. Why people keep saying they're timed out? Adam, you're not timed out. I'm looking at it, bro. Like I didn't time you out. BBL channel as a quote of FA Jabba calling out Wilder. Is this? Yeah, no, FA Jabba did call him out. He did call him out. Now let me address everybody in the chat, man, before we wrap it up. Don't know. I don't know about the timing out. What do you say on Blue Blood Slick TV? Oh, behind the gloves channel. Yeah. Let's see. What do you say, Rachel? You say Dillian is trash. Yet Wilder texts him to say he will freeze him out for 2 years. Yes, he did. Wilder did say that. But anyways, we just looked at Tyson Fury's resume, looked at Anthony Joshua's resume. For Tyson Fury to say Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody, it's beyond me. Because see, when you put your head on the chopping block like that, you have to know that the sword is coming down to take your neck off too. You have to know this. You see what I'm saying? Like, dude, we just looked at the resume. We just looked at it. Now, Tyson Fury fans will look at this and say, they'll look at this and say, well, Ono Wallin was a world beater. Tom Schwartz was one of the greatest fighters of all time. Like they will hype these guys up. Bro, listen, I can't make this up. Like, bro, this is hilarious. So when Tyson Fury says, if I don't hear nothing back soon, I'm gonna walk away. What you gonna walk away to? Go back to fighting bums? Like, who are you gonna? If you listen, Tyson Fury, if you walk away from the Anthony Joshua fight, what are you gonna walk away to? You gonna fight Ono Wallin again, so he can cut your eye open again? Now, who you gonna fight again? Ono Wallin. And what he say? Povetkin is a former WBA heavyweight champion. Exactly, Povetkin is, and he's in the Olympics. I'm just saying, bro. Somebody timed me out, bro. I don't know why. Listen, if any of the moderators timed, you will see my channel out. Don't time them out. Don't time them out. Because I'm looking at it, bro, like, you're not timed out. You're not timed out. I don't understand what's going on with that, but you're not timed out, fam. For real. You're not timed out at all. They should have, what you say, Haleen? They should have a bum division. Hey, what you say? Nobody's getting time that much. YouTube sometimes does it in chat. Yeah. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I promise you guys. I won't time out none of you guys. That's not me. Even if you disagree with me, I'm not like the Alphabet Boy channel. You disagree with me, cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not timing anybody out. I'm not doing it. Hey, wait, what do you say? Well, Adrian, what do you say? Yo, coach, did you see Fanon doing the truffle shuffle on live TV? Was nasty. He be calling Fury fat too. Oh yeah, I saw that. I got the video footage of that. Hey, Karma Serene, hey, talk to me, sis. You and Rachel, talk to me. Am I tripping? Like, this is the same guy. He said that Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. He said this on Behind the Gloves with Michelle in his interview. He hasn't fought anybody. You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me? You fought Deontay Wilder twice, and now you're saying you fought somebody. And Deontay Wilder was fast, AJ, and you're the only one that can beat Deontay Wilder. You beat Wilder, and you beat Wilder one time. First one was a draw, which I did think Tyson Fury won that fight, to be honest. To be fair, I thought he won the first fight, but it was a draw. But the second fight, you clearly stopped him. You beat Deontay Wilder and Fury and Vladimir Klitschko. You punched and hugged him. You was hugging and kissing, punch, hug, and kiss. It was one of the worst heavyweight fights I've ever seen in my life.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
That's my phone. Even people in the UK are saying that, hey man, that was a terrible fight between Tyson Fury and Vladimir Klitschko. He put on a snooze fest. Anthony Joshua knocked him out. He stopped Vladimir Klitschko. After getting knocked down by Vladimir Klitschko, he dropped him multiple times and he stopped him. You see what I'm saying? So that's the AJ I want to see in all of his fights from this point forward. But Karma Serene, do you get what I'm saying, sis? Like, you know, for the guy to say, hey, Karma say, Bermain Stavern is the king of the bum division. Hey, hold on. Hey, Toba Time, what do you say? Ono was an amateur champ and a sparring champ. Hey, man. Listen. I never heard of the guy. That's what I'm saying. You know, this guy, there's a lot of people that, like, if Wilder has a dent in his head, he should have stopped boxing for sure. Yeah, if he has a dent in his head. Let's see. Wilder won 2 rounds combined against Fury. Yes, he did. He won 2 rounds combined. Hey, but listen, C.H. Charlo, hey, Charlo, what do you say, brother? Coach, you brilliant. Debunk that resume. Hey, listen. But hey, fam, listen. But brother, listen, check this out. Hey, Charlo, check this out, man. This guy says that Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. But when we pull up his resume, he has a resume full of bums. And Tyson Fury, listen, we talk about Wilder resume all the time, but listen, Tyson Fury resume is just as bad as Wilder. Tyson Fury resume is just as bad as Wilder. They running neck and neck. The only difference between Tyson Fury resume and Wilder's resume, Wilder had more fights. He fought more bums than Tyson Fury. That's the only difference. He fought more bums, taxi cab drivers, Uber drivers, Postmate drivers, bicyclists, grandmas and grandpas and stuff like that. He's fought more. He's fought more. That's the only difference. Wait, man. Shout out to my main man, Punch Box, man. What up, brother? I'm admiring your kiddos. Great pain. Great pain behind you. God bless. Hey, man, shout out to my main man, Punch Box, man. Punch Box, man, dropped in and hollered at me, man. Hey, listen, Punch, let me know when you're going live, bro, because I want to come in and watch the show, always support it. I'm definitely going to send you a super chat too, man. Anybody who doesn't know about Punch Boxing, please follow him, subscribe. That man has been supporting me from day one as well. Like a lot of you guys in the chat has been supporting me from day one. Him and H Money Boxing. I love both of those guys, man. That's my Latino brother. A lot of y'all don't know, man, that I'm Dominican. Yo soy dominicano. En español es mi sangre. Y ya tú sabes. En serio, you know what I mean? Pero, I'm Dominican and black. But yeah, man. So another shout out. We're gonna hit the Ali bell. I can't use the Tyson bell punch because that's showbiz the adult. So this is the Ali bell. Hit the Ali bell. You know what I mean? We'll hit the Ali bell. Rachel, what's going on, sis? What you say? When there are holes in your game, you have to embellish. So Fury was singing the song of going to their backyards and beating Wilder and Fury at the end of beating Wilder. Yeah. I guess you meant Wilder and Vladimir Klitschko. At the end of the day, it still counts as 2 good wins. Yeah, that's all it is. It's 2 good wins. You had 2 good wins. That was it. You see what I'm saying? And that's not to diminish Fury. But my point is this here. When you say that Anthony Joshua has not fought anybody, now you open yourself up to let us look at your resume. And that's what he did. He let us look at his resume now. Hey, man, damn, the hour went by so fast, guys. Damn, man. I want to stay on this for a long time, man, but I have to kick rocks, man. Me and my son got we got a haircut appointment. What's up, everyone on the chat? God bless you all. Hey, my man, Punch. Hey, listen, this guy here is probably more animated than me. Punch is hilarious. He hey, I call him Punch, aka Mr. AKA. He has more aliases than anybody on the internet combined. Oh yeah, the Rocky Bell. The Rocky Bell sounds better. Hey, KB. That dog KB good looking out. Let's hit the Rocky Bell. Adrian, we're gonna hit the Rocky Bell right now. You see what I'm saying? That's it, the Rocky Bell. We're gonna hit the Rocky Bell right now, guys. The Rocky Bell, that's what it's called. Hey, shout out to KB. KB is the one that gave me the idea to say hit the Rocky Bell. So no, not the Ali Bell, because the Ali Bell don't sound right. The Rocky Bell, the Rocky Balboa Bell, the Rocky Bell, Rocco. You see what I'm saying? That's what we get. Beyonce retired. She said, "Call Beyonce." What do you say? What do you say? Topa time. What do you say? AJ cooked the division. Underneath Fury and Wilder, Andy Pulev, Klitschko, Martin, Povetkin, and all of those guys were top 10 guys. All those guys were top 10 guys. Shane, what's going on? Punch drunk in the building. Yes, he is. Well, hey, Punch, what you say? Hello, I got more nicknames than the Apollo Creed. Hey, listen. Punch has more aliases, aka Mr. AKA. Like, bro, I don't know what to call him. Because he has 10 different alias names. The man has 10 different names, literally. Listen. Charlo, what do you say, brother? I can't believe the hour is gone. Seems like 10 minutes. Yeah, the rock bell. Yeah, the Rocky Bell, man. Rocky Balboa, man. Hit that Balboa bell right now. Beat you like I did last time, Balboa. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get that sample and put it in here. We're gonna put the Mr. T, aka Clubber Lane sound effects in here. Beat you like I did last time, Balboa. I'm gonna tell you my favorite part of that movie. When Clubber Lane had beat Tyson, Rocky Balboa, right? The interviewer was asking Clubber Lane. He said, Clubber Lane, what are your predictions? He said, predictions? I'm gonna beat him like I did last time. That's my prediction. So he say, well, Clubber Lane, tell me this. What is your strategy? He say, strategy, don't need one. I'm gonna beat him like I did last time. That's my strategy. Hey, listen, guys. That was hilarious. Rocky 3 is my favorite Rocky movie of all time. Period. Rocky Balboa, Rocky 3, when he fought Clubber Lane, is the best Rocky movie of all time. The Rocky Bell. Then we'll hit the Rocky Bell. One time for Clubber Lane. One time for everybody in the chat. You see what I'm saying? Hey, that's the strategy. I'm gonna beat you like I did last time. That's it. He say, what's the strategy? Strategy, don't need one. I'm gonna beat him like I did last time. Hey, listen, I'm gonna get the sound effects. Hey, listen, guys, I gotta sign out, man. I'm gonna try to give everybody a shout out. Normally, I give everybody a shout out. Karma Serene, Lisa Bells, Punch, my main man, Punch, Drunk Boxing. I gotta go. Mr. Agnes, Midas, Mr. King Midas, Ronald Finkley. Give everybody a round of applause. I got my stream deck over here. Hey, Punch, you need to get your stream deck, fam. Let's see. Buju Lane, Peter Barnard. You will see my channel, Halim. My main man Punch Fire Black. Fire Black. KB, you the one gave me this. You know what? We got to get Mr. T soundtrack on here. You know, Mr. Angus. Wole, the main man Wole. Tell him Adrian. Karma Serene, Topentine. Rachel, how you sis? You and Karma, y'all always been supporting me. My main man Ronald Finkley, Sir Brad. Let's see, Adam. What my main man? Adrian. Hey, listen, we're gonna get some Rocky Balboa sides on here, Clubber Lane, and we're gonna get we're gonna get Mr. T. We're gonna get all that. We're gonna get all that. I'm telling you, cause I gotta make it more live than this. My main man Charlo, man, my brother Charlo, Victor Bada, let's see, King Midas, just like King Midas, as I was told, everything that I touch turned to gold. Let's see. We got my main man Shane Wizard Sleeve. We got my brother Peter Barnard. We got Rick James, bitch. Let's see who else we got. We got KB. You know, we got Joe Strummer. We have Julson. We have Wizard Sleeve. My main man Halim, Adam. And I think that's it, man. I really got to bounce. I don't want to be late for the appointment. You will see my channel. I'm sorry that you was timed out, bro. I swear I didn't do it, and I don't think none of the moderators did it either. Other than that, man, I love you guys, man. We're going to pick it back up tomorrow at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, we're going to go in for about 2.5 hours. I promise you. Other than that, this is boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out for New Media Today, USA Boxing. And peace. You know how I do it. Let's do this. We're going to hit this here.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.